Baker Mayfield with the Broncos. One analyst likes the idea. Plus, how does Peyton Manning do it all? And what is Coach Prime up to? This is your Denver Sports Daily for February 7th. Let's go.
Taking you through your morning headlines, it's Denver Sports Daily with Rachel V. Hill.
Boomer wants to see Denver pursue quarterback Baker Mayfield. Hey, I don't absolutely hate the idea. Baker proved that he could do it, but now he's going to be a free agent. Here, take a listen to Boomer.
Baker proved that he could do it. Baker's going to be a free agent. Oh, I'd love to see him with Sean Payton. That would be unbelievable. They'd be screaming back and forth at each other. And come on, the NFL needs Baker and Sean Payton together, right? Yeah. Because Todd Bowles is like, good play, come on, they'd be screaming at each other. It'd be great.
I'd love to see him with Sean Payton. That would be unbelievable. They'd be screaming back and forth at each other. Hey, I'm not opposed to it either. I saw what Baker was able to do at Tampa. Would I hate the idea of him coming to the Denver Broncos and repping the orange and blue? Not at all. Would you guys like Baker Mayfield in the orange and blue? Let us know in the comments. Again, I don't hate the idea. And many football fans will be watching the Super Bowl commercials, but one will be starring, of course, quarterback Peyton Manning, which was released on Tuesday. Manning is in a 1 minute long Bud Light spot with stars like Post Malone, Dana White, and the premise of this ad is Bud Light is granting wishes to fans. So the first fan is wearing a Manning jersey, of course, repping the orange and blue. And one of his best wishes was that he could be best friends with Peyton Manning. And that gets granted. Peyton Manning appears, and you guys, obviously, so much fun. But I don't know how Peyton Manning does it. He's always seems to be, here and there and coaching the All-Star game. Now he's going to the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game, which was announced that Stephen A. Smith will coach against First Take co-star and Pro Football Hall of Famer Shannon Sharp. Of course, you probably see them on First Take again all the time. And Peyton Manning and 50 Cent will serve as coaches for Team Shannon. And then two-time WNBA champion AJ Winston and Lil Wayne will coach with Stephen A. Smith. So a few names that you might recognize on the roster are Jennifer Hudson, Micah Parsons, CJ Stroud, Walker Hayes. There's going to be a ton of names, but I'm just like, Peyton, how do you do it all, man? You're everywhere. You're doing this. You're doing the Manning cast with Eli, and you're at the Bronco games. You're coaching your son's football team. I don't know how he does it, but it's absolutely amazing. And of course, always fun to watch him. Now, some big news dropping yesterday that has a few people, I guess I should say, a little angry, but also I get it. And I'm kind of happy about this for one reason. ESPN and Fox and Warner Brothers are planning to launch a joint sports streaming service later this year. So ESPN, TNT, and Fox Sports will be on a standalone app. The venture is set to launch this fall, and an announcement from the three companies said the venture will feature the NFL and other major professional sports leagues, plus tennis, Grand Slams, combat sports, and college games. Here's the only reason I'm okay with this at this moment. I am sick of turning from DirecTV to watch something to ESPN Plus to watch something, then going into the Fox Sports app to watch something. I'm sick of it. I just want one app that I can go and get all of my sports on, and that's exactly how I want to do it. Now, me personally, I don't pay for cable. So I'm not paying the $85 already to get cable. So that's probably one of the reasons I'm not upset like a lot of other people. But I'll probably end up paying for this to just have everything in one spot to be able to watch all games. But this is a major turn for essentially sports in general and streaming services. It's going to be very interesting. And there is no price yet for what this is going to look like. So everybody definitely be aware of that. Now, the Nuggets are back in action tomorrow night against the Los Angeles Lakers, and the Lakers will honor the late, great Kobe Bryant on Thursday night. The team will unveil a Bryant statue outside a Crypto.com arena. Then the team will wear their black Mamba uniforms, co-designed by Bryant himself, as they take on the defending champions, the Denver Nuggets. The Mamba uniforms first appeared in 2018, featuring a snakeskin-like print and nod to Bryant's number 8 and 24. Also, just a reminder for everybody, tomorrow is the NBA trade deadline, so make sure you tune into Denver Sports Daily, denversports.com. Plenty of information going to be going out if they happen to make any trades. What will the Denver Nuggets do? Looking ahead, Colorado Avalanche. They lost last night to the New Jersey Devils 5-3. It was the second night of a back-to-back. They picked up the intensity in the third period, but they just weren't able to make it happen. Nathan MacKinnon had his 14-game point streak end. MacKinnon had 29 points, 13 goals, and 16 assists during his streak. Anton, he looked like he was struggling a little bit. It was not his best showing. And while, again, not his best showing, he also just didn't look terrible. But I think it means that Chris McFarland, Joe Sakic, they need to be kind of looking around, looking for another keeper by the trade deadline, which is fastly approaching. And then the Winter Classic is headed to the Windy City, everybody. According to the reports, the 2025 Winter Classic will be played at Wrigley Field in Chicago with the Blackhawks, taking on the St. Louis Blues. An official announcement is expected on Wednesday. It'll be the second time the Winter Classic has come to Wrigley Field, which also hosted the game in 2009. It's also the second time that the Blackhawks and Blues played in the Winter Classic. They faced off at Busch Stadium in 2017 with the Blues winning 7-1. I love the Winter Classic. I think that it's always so much fun. I loved when they had it down at the Air Force Academy. It's so cool to see all of the fans out there. And of course, it's all chilly. You're all bundled up, and the game are really, really fun. So I'm definitely here for this as well. And now, let's go out to Las Vegas. We're the Sphere. If you haven't seen the Sphere already, you guys, you are missing out. The Sphere was showing Super Bowl rings on it on Tuesday night, as you can obviously see our very own Romy Bean over there. Love that girl from here in Denver. Got this video of course, the Philadelphia Eagles, their Super Bowl ring. It looks so cool, so awesome that they are able to provide such amazing graphics out there. I truthfully cannot believe how good it looks. Everybody I've talked to that has seen the Sphere is always like, you guys, it looks insane. It looks so good. So I love being able to see that. And then the former Denver Broncos intern head coach, Jerry Rosburg. Remember how yesterday I was talking about how he was going to be joining the Ravens? Yeah, take a listen. We'll play that clip. The Ravens are expected to hire Jerry Rosburg in a role focused on game management per sources that are coming out. Rosburg, 68, was Baltimore special team coordinator from 2008 to 2018 before retiring. Yeah, well, he actually won't be returning to the NFL after all, at least not yet. One day after NFL Network's Tom Pessolero reported Rosburg would be reunited with John Harbaugh. I got to make sure that I get the Harbaughs correct. It looks like that will not be happening at all. Interesting case. Again, no deal was able to be happening out there in Baltimore. Fancy. So I guess it is what it is. No Jerry Rosburg returning to the NFL yet. Who knows? Maybe one day he could come back to the Denver Broncos as a game manager. You never know what can happen. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for Denver Sports Daily today. Real quick, always got to check out your comments. Let's see. Baker would make a good bridge QB. Heck yeah, he would. I'm totally on board for this. Let's do it. Let's see. Get Baker and put a franchise tag on him. Absolutely love that. Coors Field was amazing for the winter. The Ravens are expected to hire Jerry Ross. Oh, sorry, everyone. Let's see. What else we got in here? Lots of good stuff. The Ravens need help with contract management. Let's see. Agreed. Coors was great for the Stadium Series against the Red Wings. Folsom would also be great for another outdoor game here. Folsom would be so cool for an outdoor game. I had never even thought about that. The flat irons behind it would look absolutely amazing. So, yeah, I'm here for Baker coming to the Mile High City. Bring it on. But I'm also here for Coors Field hosting another Winter Classic or Folsom. I think that would be two awesome venues. All right, you guys. Love you all so much. We'll see you 12 p.m. Come hang out with us. Andrew Mason in Las Vegas. He's going to be doing coffee break with me as we talk about all the things and silly questions that are being asked at the Super Bowl. We'll see you guys then. Bye, everybody.